Hi, smellinas. Welcome to Airing My Business, where I overshare. And today, I can't hear out my left ear, but I want to learn music production. Since February of this year, I have had hearing issues in my left ear, and it's like a tinnitus. It's a blockage in there. I don't know what it is. It's not earwax. Trust me, I've checked. Um, and the doctors have not been helpful. And so I've spent my entire adult life so far, because I turned 18 last June, dealing with hearing issues. And right now it is ringing. It's singing me a song. It's going fa la 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 la. So I thought we should talk about that today, because well, I'm in this alone, but I won't be if I talk to you, because then hopefully it will pass on to you through the screen. You know, that's what I want to do. I'm trying to curse you here. I claim all negative energy from this video. Repeat after me. So yeah, I've had that blockage in my ear. Sometimes it hurts and sometimes it doesn't. It's really weird. Sometimes when I open my jaw, like it's like clicky, 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 and like I, it's weird. My ear is clean. I've been using like olive oil to clean it out. I got it professionally checked, and they said it's not earwax, and they even told me my hearing was fine. But that's pure waffle. I know it's not, because I'm the one with the ears, right? And I'm missing out on like whole frequencies. I think, I don't know. I just learned a few cool words while playing GarageBand. Um, I don't know which ones they are, but I was listening to a song yesterday. It's actually a really good song. I'm a big fan of Vocaloid. It was a Vocaloid song. It's I don't know if I should drop it. I don't know, but it's a new one. It came out very recently, and it's about a magical girl. But anyways, in this ear, I could hear everything. I could hear all the wonder and all the twinkles and all the bass and all the guitar and everything. And this one, it's like a little mouse whispering, a little mouse whispering, a little mouse whispering to me. It's like when I take, it's like when when you take off your headphones and you put them on the table at like a high volume. That's how it felt like. Like that's how it sounded, but it was directly on my ears instead. So it was like, oh, that was a little bit scary. And then when I went out later that day with my mum, because we went shopping, and I went because like I couldn't be bothered, I was tired. But it's good to get out. You need to water yourself. Like I've been thinking recently, you need to treat yourself like a plant. Water yourself, get yourself some sunlight. So I step outside the house, and the moment I step outside the house, I'm like, oh my god, I can't hear anything. I can't hear anything out of this ear. There is nothing. It was like pure, it was properly blocked. Like I could hear all the birds and stuff singing from this one, but this was like, oh, hello, I'm all ears, but I can't quite get that. It's not fun. It's really not enjoyable. I know I'm laughing, but it's actually really frustrating. But yeah, and it was even worse, right? Because mum's driving. So I get in a car. I'm in a car, all cutesy and comfortable, except I'm not. Because as soon as we start driving, I feel like pressure building up in this ear as well. Which is like, I thought the bad ear was this one. So why are we cross contaminating the other one? Like I don't need two ears to be hearing in the first place. The universe wants to take my left ear, and it wants to take my right ear as well. Like I'm not right-handed. I need this ear. I've got nothing else, man. I like musical theatre. I like music. I like making music. I like listening to music. Now you want to take both my ears. Hey, you have issues now. It's not kind. It was not kind, right? Because I just spit everywhere. It was not okay. It it's not kind to take people's ears. It's not kind. But sometimes the taking of ears isn't so bad, but that's only when it comes to sleep. I've noticed like at times when I can't hear anything, what you want when you're sleeping is like pure darkness and pure silence. That's at least what I want, or at least like what's it? Atmospheric noise, but that's about it. I don't want to be hearing an iPad going off. I don't want to be hearing like my snotty iPad kid in the corner, or like TikTok AI baby, or ha 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 Robloxing from the family members who I do love. I love my family, but you know, everyone creates noise. I'm just as bad as the rest of them. I don't want to be hearing that when I'm trying to sleep. So sometimes when I can't hear, it's been helpful to me like getting to bed. But that's only when it's like I'm calm about it. There'll be other times where I'm like panicking to death about it, and it's like, oh my god, I can't hear anything today. I'm not gonna hear anything tomorrow. It's really bad. And then I can't sleep, obviously, because my heart is racing and everything's racing, and I'm panicking. Like, girl, how are you gonna see me panicking? What was that? I'm actually not sure what that was. I'm sorry, I actually don't know what that was just then. Right. Um, right, okay. Sorry, I had to write everything down because when I talk like this, I tend to forget. It's all on my laptop over there. But yeah, before I forget about it, music. Pretty sure I mentioned this earlier, but I started playing around in GarageBand like this February, and I've been teaching myself lots of different music theory. I've been teaching myself like K-pop music theory. I don't know, a lot of Western music theory. I can't say it. Western music theory, and also I don't know if you can tell, but I'm not white, so I've been like dabbling a little bit in like my mother music theory as well. I don't know. I was born in Britain, so as far as I'm aware, like my mother was the Queen of England, but I'm that's a different topic for a different time, right? We're not talking about that today. But yeah, I would be like messing around in GarageBand, and anything that I panned to my left ear, I actually just couldn't hear anymore. And that's probably because of the whole like the headphone thing I mentioned earlier. That's probably why, I'm not gonna lie. But I didn't notice what I was doing this. I was just like, oh, that's nice, isn't it? That's rather lovely. But yeah, I would be putting in like melody, whatever the heck, and I would pan it to my left ear. It would be in my right, and I'd be like, oh, that's quite wonderful. But I feel like there's a bit too much going on over there. I should move it over to this side. So I would move it to this. That's how it would be like. I would move it, and it would actually disappear. I would have no idea where it went. So it's a bit like, how am I going to be doing music if I can't hear it? And I'm 19 now, so this is like I'm not a child prodigy. I didn't have the teen years where I was locked in on one thing. I mean, like I was like doing Discord Danganronpa role plays, whatever. I don't know if that counts though. I specialized in not showering in my teen years, but yeah. So now is my final ditch effort of becoming something worthy of success, and I've lost my hearing. Well, I don't think I permanently lost it. Is the fact that the doctors aren't really doing anything. Like the NHS is like severely underfunded, I know, but it's just like I'm going in there, I'm telling you something's wrong, and you're telling me, oh, you're anxious, go home. No, no, I'm not. And little Susie up here, who keeps singing to me, can tell you the same thing because she knows she's up there. She's paying the rent, and I'm desperately trying to evict her, and you're not helping. Probably because you're not getting any rent. Sorry that I'm getting bag and you're not. What's your issue? It's actually a problem, right? But yeah, so that's been really helpful. The fact that I will go in, I will say something's wrong, and they'll tell me like it's one thing, they'll tell me it's one thing, they'll tell me it's whatever, whatever, whatever. It was not earwax. I do have a perforated ear because I went clubbing one night. It's anyone. Nobody knows this other than my friends. I went clubbing and it was really loud. I didn't know it would be that loud, and I don't actually think it was legal. They also took like a really bad photo of me, and I'm not going to show you. I'm not going to tell you where it is because that'd be doxing myself. It would also be tarnishing my image on here, which is a cool, amazing, and interesting girl. Not a clapped slice of ham, which is what I look like in that picture. um, yeah, so yeah. Also, now that sound is like muffled. Wait, let's take a break to really reflect. Sorry for all the pauses. My storage keeps running out. I'm recording on an iPhone, which has actually been like the bane of my existence. I hate these things. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is my first iPhone I've gotten ever, and it's put me through nothing but hell. Because why does my storage run out every 5 seconds, and you want me to pay 5 pennies so I can save 5 more pictures just for you to shut down my phone? Something is wrong with you, and it's capitalism, and I'm not engaging in it. I'm not gonna do it, man. I'm not engaging in it. But as I was saying, yeah, before I was so rudely interrupted by the iPhone, what have I even got? iPhone 11. I've got an iPhone 11 by that, yeah, and it's terrible camera quality, yeah. Um, I was on about how even though sound is muffled, yeah, it's actually still overwhelming. Like it's weird. I can't pick apart as many sounds as I used to be able to, and like too many loud sounds in the room actually just make me go crazy. It starts to hurt my ears. I'm like, oh my god, it's so overwhelming. I actually just can't handle it. And I'm not gonna lie, I have a really, really, really bad sleep schedule at the moment. My sleep is terrible. I'll go to bed at like 3 and I naturally wake up at 9. So I'll be sleeping like 10 minutes a night and I will feel terrible throughout the whole day. Like it will tell. It will tell. It will show, you know? And that's probably part of the problem because now I don't think I can process stuff quite as well as I used to because I've been sleeping this way since I was like 13. um so I'm thinking I need to really try and fix my sleep, which is I've been doing that lately. I've been sleeping a bit more recently, which is, that's good, right? I think. I'd hope that's right. That's a good thing to do. And hopefully it will pay off. And if it doesn't, everyone will know because I'll be complaining. I've also got a GP appointment soon, and I'm going to be like, oh, sorry, what did you say? I can't hear you. Oh, I'm all ears. That was quite funny, yeah? You found it funny, yeah? You want some, mate? You found it funny? Right, you got an issue, yeah? Clearly you got an issue. But yeah, that's that's how it's been for me. My ears and my hearing. That's why I'm in my bed with my checking my temperature. That's why I'm sick today, I've really got to rest. Oh. But yeah, as Pink Pantheress once said, at least I still have bass. But I don't think I still have bass. I don't know what I've got. Thank you for listening for me. And thank you to my doctors. And thank you, my smellinas. Bye! Hear you later!